What's up, everyone? It's been a while, right? It's been a long time. So I hope you guys are happy to be back. I'm back, and we'll see how things go. That's all I have to say. We'll see how it goes. And I want to discuss the whys on a lot of things. I'm just adjusting my mic because for some reason it doesn't want to stay put. So, there's probably a lot of questions of where I've been. I'm back. I've got multiple uploads already. So I'm going to walk you through what's going on, like, from the beginning. I originally started this journey because of my passion for cars, and that hasn't changed. I love cars, always have, always will. However, the real issue for me was when I was uploading back, 2018, 2019, I went through a filthy divorce at the same time. And YouTube got pretty saturated right before the pandemic. There was like a portion where there was just so much extra competition that came in after me. I think when I first started back in 2017, there was, I don't know, maybe like 40 or 50 automotive YouTubers that were decently big. Like there was probably like 40 that were over 10,000 subscribers, and I was one of the 40. Fast forward to the pandemic, 2021, 2022, and there was probably about 400 that were over 5,000 subscribers. So that was kind of like a hurdle for a lot of YouTube channels. I think like most of them aren't even uploading anymore. Motor Boobs isn't uploading really anymore. Street Speed 717 is like doing 3 uploads a week, and he's like mostly car giveaways now. Pretty much like 80% of the automotive YouTube channels turned to giveaways or gave up. And it's because there was too much competition, and a lot of the viewers that were watching, they turned into YouTubers themselves. And when it failed, they gave up watching people they watched prior. So like a lot of people just fell off. And I would say because of the pandemic, the same with video game streaming, most of that fell off. There was a big fall off. Like it was pretty massive. So the big thing for me is that I really love cars, always have. And I made some pretty significant mistakes. And I'm going to tell you what they are, and we're going to get through why I stopped uploading, what I've been doing since, and what I'm doing going forward. So the why I stopped uploading, we already got to that partly. It costs a lot of money to make content on YouTube, a lot. And my content was getting a lot of views. And the moment I shifted away from Mopar, the views went down, and I couldn't justify the means of spending the money to upload videos to make $1,000 a month in ad revenue, but I'm spending $15,000 a month to make the content. Made no sense. So that's part of the reason why. And the big problem here is the Mopar content. If I upload a video tomorrow buying a brand new Hellcat, it would get like, even the fact that I haven't uploaded a car content at all in like 4 years. The last content was motorcycle content 3 years ago. So there was a 3-year span where it was all motorcycle content and gaming, and I didn't really upload because the Shelby and the Hellcats were gone. But if I was to upload a Hellcat video tomorrow, it would probably get 20,000 views in the first couple of hours, whereas the Evo content is struggling to break a few thousand in a week. And it's because my viewer base just refuses to watch anything but Hellcat content. And I really need to stress that I am not a Mopar guy. I am a car guy. I do not want to be uploading content on YouTube just for views. It needs to be something that I enjoy. So if you enjoy me and enjoy my content, I would hope that you would want to watch the content that I'm uploading, because I don't want to spend every waking hour filming and editing and grinding to make videos on cars that I don't want to have. I'm not saying I don't want Mopars. I'm just saying I don't want to spend every day and have a garage full of Mopars and not have anything else. I don't want that. It's never going to happen. I need to be clear and open and honest. There's no way I'm going to fill my driveway with Mopars. Now, I'm not saying I don't like them, but I am a car guy. And I'm being honest with you guys. There's nothing worse than being a liar when you're on YouTube. And most automotive YouTubers that I've met, they're all POSs and liars. It is what it is. I exposed all of them before. It brought a lot of bad juju and negative, negativity to the channel. I'm not that kind of person anymore. So I don't want to do that. But I'm real. I'm not going to upload content just for clickbait clicks. I'm going to upload content that makes me happy. That'll produce better content and make you guys happy because the content will be better. I want to upload videos on cars that I enjoy. I don't want to have 3 Hellcats, a Durango, and have, and just have like 6 cars and they're all going to be Mopars, because then I'm not going to be able to enjoy what I'm doing. Oh, someone's delivering a package. That's why it's going off. Wow. Okay. So essentially, I don't want to be like in this niche where I'm just constantly uploading stuff I don't want. Okay, so we've got to that. Number 2, the reason I stopped uploading wasn't just the car content. I was burnt out. I was no longer passionate. I didn't like what I was doing anymore. And it makes for bad content. I kind of been falling off since I sold the red eye because I just didn't want to do it anymore. And I was going through a nasty divorce, and, I was working in finance. I started working in finance in 2018 while I was doing Driveway Demons, and I was burnt out from doing both. And then I was game streaming on top of that. I thought the game streaming would relieve my stress. It did not do that. It increased it. So I stopped YouTube completely and focused on my career. And it's been very lucrative. Over the past 4 years, I've been able to buy a new house, expand the driveway and the garage. I have room for 8 cars now. This is a 3,700 square foot house that I bought last year. I've got my finances in order. I got my life in order. I'm the most successful now that I've ever been in my entire life. And, I'm happy. I'm not, I'm sure you could tell by the previous uploads and my demeanor, I'm not frustrated anymore. I'm very much in a great place. And so I want to upload videos that make me happy. I want to upload videos on content that I enjoy. But the problem is my following is very, very niche on Mopar. I'm not saying I won't upload another video on Mopar. I just want you guys to respect the fact that I don't want to live on one car or one brand my whole life. I've never been that way. I've been a car guy my whole life. I own 5 cars now. I just don't want to do it. It's great. I love Mopar and they're great cars, but they're very limited. You need slicks on the street and that's it. Like you can't do anything with them except drag race with slicks. And that's great and all. And I love that, but I'm a car guy. I appreciate that, Drew. And so what's up, Larry? I just realized you're also there. Rob, Uptown Chi, hope everybody's still here. And so I love Mopar, and I might actually buy another one like in the next 6 months to a year. It's possible. I can never say never, right? But at the end of the day, there's so many cars out there that are amazing, and I want to own them, and I want to film them, and I want to build content on them. I just don't want to be locked into one brand. And unfortunately, by calling my channel Driveway Demons and buying Mopars and Challengers, everyone somehow has branded me Mopar only. And this is a problem. This is a struggle because I've got great content, I believe, and I've got the financial capacity to some degree to bring you guys good content, good quality content. And I think that my camera quality, my audio quality, my personality, my uploads, the cars that I have, it's all good quality. But 70% of my viewer base is diehard Mopar, only Mopar. Not all of them, most. I'd probably say more than that. I would say 30% of my channel doesn't even know I'm live right now. They're not getting notifications. And then 80% of the 70% that's left doesn't want to watch me because I'm not doing Mopar content. So then we got to move on to obviously money. I got 2 kids. I have a life. I can't dedicate hours and hours and hours every single day of the week to make content for nothing. There has to be a reward for me in order to do it. And I understand there's a risk, there's a reward to everything. The risk is I got to make the good content. I got to enjoy it. That's the key. And number 3, you have to enjoy it. And the reward comes from that. I enjoy what I'm doing. I make you happy. And because I'm making you happy and I relate to you and we build a relationship, you watch more people watch, you share it, more people watch. I make some money because time is money. And maybe you become a channel membership, become a member of the channel, which helps me to finance the content because it's like an entertainment. There is a very big psychological disconnect between viewers on YouTube with the greed factor. And that is most people sell out to a sponsor. I didn't and would never. I stopped the channel instead of doing that. Which gives me full control. So I don't have anybody breathing down my neck, controlling what I upload. Number 2, it costs money to make content and it costs time. I want you guys to understand that when I'm not making Driveway Demons content, I'm over on my other channel, Invest with Corey on YouTube. I'm a stock market financial coach, basically like a financial advisor, but different. A coach is different. I'm a coach. I have a Discord with thousands of members. And they're my priority number 1 for my job. And then when I'm not working my career multiple days out the week, when I have spare time, I'm doing this for Driveway Demons. If I'm going to take time away from that, there has to be a reward for this. And one of the rewards is enjoying what I'm doing. I have to enjoy it. And I do. I enjoy it. I love it. But it's got to be on cars that I love. And I'm not saying I don't like Mopar content. I just don't have a Mopar right now. I don't know if I want to buy another one yet because there's so many cars that I love and that I want to buy. And we're going to get to that car list in a minute. But understand that there has to be something in it for me too. I'm just being brutally honest. Like, I'll never lie to you guys. There's no need to be secretive. YouTubers don't make content for free, and they don't do the content for free. But instead of clickbaiting you guys to death and lying to you and being slimy, I'm just going to be honest, like I always have been. There's nothing to hide behind. As long as I can justify that I'm happy and I'm making you happy and this is going to grow and it's going to grow to where it should have been, and I can have fun doing it, which is the key, and you guys can enjoy it. That's the most important. And as long as it grows into something where I can financially justify it, I'll keep doing it. And if the financial justification actually gets really good, I would buy a Mopar right away. If I can generate enough channel members on here to justify just throwing money at a Mopar, I would go buy a Hellcat or a ZR1 right away. I can afford to buy it, but I need to justify it. I can't just buy it and not get views and not make money on the channel and just throw the money away. It doesn't work like that. But I would, if the channel gets to that place, I would definitely do it. Right now, I have the collateral to do it. When I bought the cars that I bought now, I went to the dealership on the BMW and just put like $60,000 down. I bought the FL5. I put $40,000 down. I only owe like $15,000 on the Civic, and I only owe like 30 grand on the M3, and that was like $110,000 car. The Land Rover I own. I don't have a car payment on that. That was $120,000. But it's not me like saying that to come off the wrong way. It's that I can justify the means to buy something if I want to own it. But if you guys want to support me and you guys want to support more Mopar and you want to support more cars, then obviously the views, the sharing, the likes, the commenting, but obviously I know that's only going to come if you like me and like the content, which is why I have to love what I'm doing, right? I have to love it. Otherwise the content's going to suck. And I will admit that my last year of uploading in 2019 on the Shelby GT350 kind of sucked. I wasn't peak. The truck wasn't peak. I wasn't performing peak. It was because I was burnt out and I was not loving what I'm doing. This is a new me. I love what I'm doing. I'm glad to be back. I've got a great career and a great life. This is my passion project, my side passion project, which means the uploads are going to be better. My personality is going to be better. You're going to see it. You're going to hear it. It's going to be better because I'm not like the same as I was back then. Back then was a grind for all the wrong reasons. right now is a grind for a passion play for all the right reasons. So there's a difference. And this is going to make much, much better content for you guys. So I just wanted to be very clear on that. The reason I sold my Mopars, let's get into the reason why I sold them. So I sold my Challenger because I really wanted something different. And the GT350 was so much fun. There's so many times where I actually could have filmed when I owned that car and I didn't because I was so burnt out and because nobody really wanted to watch the GT350, which was aggravating me, which also burnt me out even faster. There's a lot of cars out there that are amazing and I love them all. I really, really do. But like I said, burnt out of the Mopar and I love the GT350. And believe it or not, I got burnt out of the GT350 pretty quick, which is why I switched over to bikes. I just needed a break from all of it. But I found myself very, very, not desperate, but very focused on coming back. And I bought a Land Rover and then I got it was already supercharged. Then I got a lower pulley, upper pulley, dual intakes, exhaust, and a full tune. And it is fast. Oh my God. It's faster than my Durango SRT ever was. It's so fast. Like the Land Rover sounds like a supercharged Hellcat. Like it does. It just screams. I don't know. It wouldn't beat a Hellcat in a race, but it would smoke my SRT Durango. There is no doubt. 100%. That Land Rover will smoke the Durango SRT. And there's no doubt in my mind that it would. What's up, Rust? What's going on? I appreciate that. My lifted truck was a lot of fun. But then I found myself buying an M3 and an FL5 Type R. And then I found myself getting the Evo, my dream car that we talked about on the channel when I was uploading years ago, that I was going to get an Evo. And I got one. All four of these cars are getting built. My bike has mods. I have 2 bikes and 4 cars. I have 6 vehicles right now, and they're all being modded as we speak. I've got a full build video coming on the FL5 Civic Type R. That car is making over 500 wheel. And I'm going to be going to another dyno session with D-Rob at Innovative Motorworks in May. So there's more content coming on that. I got 2 or 3 videos on the Civic. I've still got 2 or 3 videos on the Evo. I've got a video on the bike, and I've got 2 videos on the Land Rover, and I've got 2 videos on the M3. I have like 2 months worth of content. And if you watch my previous uploads, you'll see the content's good. I'm no longer just doing one install mod. Like I'm doing full builds in like 40 minutes. I'm traveling all over the country because I have the financial means to do it and the love to do it on the side. So it's better. But the problem is it's not Mopar. So, obviously that's going to be somewhat of a problem because my viewers only want to watch Mopar content. And that's going to, tell me if I should be doing this any longer or not. So I will see how it goes. And if the viewership never comes back, then maybe it fizzles out. I don't know. I'm very passionate about it, but I can't justify buying a car that I don't really want as a prime vehicle yet without the viewership support of it. So, as an example, if I had, 200 or 300 channel members, that would justify getting a Mopar. It would. If I can get enough channel members to justify buying a car, I would do it. But unfortunately, until the channel gets back to where it was, I have to upload content on the cars I want because then I'm back in the same place I was before, which is chasing content for gain, but doing it in an unhappy fashion by driving and owning cars I really don't want to own. And I don't want to get back into that anymore. And I'm not trying to take a shit on Mopar. I love Dodge. I do. I think I did this all the wrong way. I should never have called the channel Driveway Demons. I should have called it Driveway, I don't know, Driveway Passion or The Driveway. I should have just called it The Driveway. I really should rename my channel to The Driveway. I don't know. The word demon, I changed it. I created the channel Driveway Demons a month before the Dodge Demon dropped. And the fact that I owned an SRT Durango, that pretty much killed my ability to do anything else. Exactly. It's not just that for us. It's that even if Mopar was fully back, which they're going to be in a few months, even if they were fully back, it wouldn't do anything for me as far as my channel, because every subscriber I have wants to see a Hellcat or a Mopar car. And I don't want to buy another Mopar right now. I don't want to put myself in that position. And there has to be a reason for it. Like, there just has to be a reason for it. That's going to be the goal of the channel. If I can get, I got 50,000 subscribers. Okay. So if I can get 200 channel members, I'll go buy a Hellcat. I have the cash to do it. I'll go buy one. As God is my witness, I'll buy one. Okay? Like, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have no reason to. I give you my word. If the channel reaches 200 members right now, it's not even expensive. It's $5 or $10 a month. If I was to get 200 channel members right now, not today, but like when I get 200 channel members, if it's a week, a month, doesn't matter. If I can get 200 channel members on the channel, I will go out and I will buy a Hellcat the same day. Okay? I have the financial means to do it. I probably make more money than Street Speed 717 does. I'm just being honest. I work in the stock market. I can go buy a Hellcat tomorrow morning in cash. And I'm fine. I don't care. I'll go cut him a check. If I get 200 channel members, I'm not going to be like this clickbait stuff that Street Speed 717, all these other guys do. Nothing against them. I'm cool with Mike and all, but they all do this. If I can get to 1 million subscribers, I'll buy this. No, I mean, like, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to buy something I don't really want unless there's a means for it. If the channel gets 200 members, I will 100%, you got my word, cross my heart, I will go out the same day and I'll pay cash for a Hellcat. And I'll mod the ever-living fucking shit out of it. I'm dead serious. Like, I'll get a pulley and a tune, I'll get up with Rip-A-Tune, and I'll get up with High Horse Performance in Delaware. I will fucking do it again. I'm not lying to you guys. I will do it. But there has to be, listen, nothing's free in life. Either I suck and nobody wants to watch, or I'm good and you want to support me. And if you do, I'll buy a Hellcat. I appreciate that, Rob. The one thing you guys that you should love about me is I'm honest. I will never lie to you. That should be important. I will not lie. I'm going to tell you the honest truth. And if I end up lying to you, it's because I thought that I was talking about something that was truthful and maybe I made a mistake. But I will never lie to you. I will never deceive you. I love Mopar. I love Hellcats, but I'm not going to buy one unless it's justified. That's a challenge to my audience. You want to see a Hellcat? $5 or $10 a month to support the channel, and I'll buy a Hellcat. If I get 200 members out of 52,000, which is less than 1/4% or 1/8%, I'll go out the same day. You have my word, and I'll buy a Hellcat. However, I still have to find one. So it might take a couple of days to find the right one. I'm not saying I'm going to snap my finger, it'll be in the driveway. When I say I'll buy one once I hit 200 members, it means I will buy one. But it might take a day or 2 or maybe 3 days to find it. You guys don't want to see me buy a piece of shit, right? So like it's going to take a couple of days maybe to find one. Maybe a day, maybe 3. I still got to find it. So you have to cut me some slack there. I will have to find the car first. I won't take 3 months though, but it might take a couple of days. I don't want to get a POS on the channel. That's terrible. We don't want to be in that position again. And I'll let you guys decide. So share my channel, become a member, 200 members, and I'll buy one. Do you want a red eye? Okay. You want a Challenger wide body red eye? Okay. Do you want plum crazy? Do you want that, hell raising grape? Okay. Do you want, I don't know. You want the new electric? Oh, God, no way. You want that new electric one? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't even know if I would do that, honestly. But it looks okay. I like that new twin turbo V6. It is kind of cool. But, Yeah, if you want to see another Hellcat content, you want to see a 1100 horsepower Hellcat, I'm all for it. Got to justify it though. I'm just being honest, 200 channel members. If we break 200 channel members, I'll do it. The problem is in 2019, when I was trying to buy these cars, I'm being honest with you guys, I was broke at that point. I couldn't afford to do it. I'm just being honest. It was a really tough time for me. It's like, it makes me really emotional now thinking about it because I was at a breaking point through the divorce and everything like that. It wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. Really bad. And so I really couldn't do much. I wasn't I don't know, not really giving up all the way, but I was pretty close to it. But now I'm a lot better. Okay, I'm happy. I love my life. Everything's fucking great. I'm being honest. Nothing. It's not perfect, but I love my life. I am happy. I'm really happy. And when I say I will buy this, I can afford to do it. I will, and I won't lie to you guys. So yeah, I would buy another Hellcat. You know what? If I'm gonna go back to Mopar, you know what I really want to do? There's two things I want to do if we're gonna go back to Mopar. Two things. You could tell me which one you guys like better. But it's either one of these two things. I really want to get a Hellcat Durango and put the license plate on it that says Gma's car, grandma's car. I want to gut all the seats out, tint the windows, and take it over to see Rippetuned and get a small pulley, IDX 1750 or 2000cc injectors. I want to get Diablo Sport tuner, unlock the PCM. I want to pin the crank, and I want to go catless, downpipes, bigger exhaust, and I want to make about 900 on E85, and I want to smoke every single Corvette that I come across, and the license plate will say Gma's car, and I want to hang a grocery bag out the window that's stuck. It's like a flapping grocery bag, and I want to smoke every single thing. I'll put a handicap sticker on it too. I'm serious. I want to put a handicap sticker on it. It says Gma's car, handicap sticker, and it's gonna, on the back, it's gonna say groceries. And I'm dead serious, and I want to roll up to lights and just bitch smack everything I see. All right? That's scenario number one. That's actually what I would want to do if I went back to Mopar, okay? I would want to do that. Some Corvette driver sees this car come up, and I got a sticker that says groceries and Gma's car, and I've got a picture of a little pink thing in the corner or something, and it's got a picture of a grandma on it. And yeah, it just looks like grandma shopping around. I'm going to take the SRT badge off, and it's just going to look like a regular Durango, and I'm just going to two-step launch. I'm just going to trans brake that, and a Corvette owner is going to be like, what in bloody hell just happened? And he's going to get absolutely smoked. And yeah, that's going to be, that's what I would like to do. Number two, if I'm being honest, I love the wide body Charger. I did a wide body Challenger, and I never did a wide body Charger. I would like to do a wide body lime green Hellcat red eye Charger, because I already did the red eye Challenger. I prefer Challengers, but I never did one. I forget what it is. It's the lime green, not the one I had, not the F8 green, the really bright limey yellow green to match my Shelby GT350 and to match my G80 M3. Oh my God, I would like to do that in a wide body red eye Charger and just make a 9-second Charger. Oh my God. Oh my God. I would love to do that. But if you'd rather see a Challenger, you don't got to convince me. I like the Challenger a little more. I don't think I would do F8 green again. We already did it. Although it's my favorite color, we already did it. It would have to be white, black, or purple. Maybe white. We go a white or a murdered out black. I don't know. I don't even care. I just buy a black or a white one. We'll wrap the damn thing. It doesn't matter. But I give you guys my word that I will do an epic build, an 8-minute build, and I'll make a series, and I will do it. But got to share the channel. You got to watch. You got to like, comment, share. And, you know, it's a relationship. If Netflix puts out good videos and movies, you subscribe, right? If I put good content out, you subscribe. And I'm giving you my word, I will. But there has to be, if I'm going to do a Mopar, there's got to be something in it for me. I'm passionate, but there's got to be, you know, it's got to be worth my time for that. It's not your guys' fault. You're here. It's nobody's fault. It's just, you know, it has to be worth it. And like I said, I love cars and I'm passionate about it. I'm in a good place. I love my job. I love what I do. I love this as a passion project. I just will never give up on cars. So that's it. Sublime Green, that's it. Yes, I would do that. I would. If any of you guys also, if you guys are ever thinking about bettering yourself financially, you can always come over to Invest with Corey and watch my videos over there and maybe eventually join Discord. I help people. I literally help people grow. That's what I do. And it's my passion too, though. I have kids that are like 18, 20 years old that start with $10,000 portfolios with me. And one of them went to 120 grand in 3 months. Yeah, not everybody does that well, that quick, but you know, some people do. But I help people better their life. I love helping people because I know what it's like to be bankrupt. So when I started getting better in the financial niche and my job took off and I partnered with somebody and I started doing better, it made me feel better to help people. It got me out of this depressionary type state that I was in 2020, in 2019, when my uploads weren't going well. And I found my driving force, which cleared my head. I spent the last 3 years helping people, 2.5 years, like really helping people. And it made me feel a lot better about myself because I was able to help people and become successful from helping people. So I was successful, and I was able to live a better life for me and my kids while helping people. So that really came full circle. And then it brought the driving force back for cars. So the question here is, fam, do we change the name of the channel or do we keep it? And number two, what do you want to see? An SRT Durango with the grandma build? Or would you rather see a Charger wide body red eye or a Challenger wide body red eye? And, you know, once we determine those two answers, we have to get there from point A to point B. So those are two questions. And maybe we'll start a poll here. You know, let's do a poll. Let's start a poll. Okay. A dog is barking in my backyard. I'm doing it right now. All right, so here we go. Here's the poll. Okay, so I got the poll going up. You guys can vote. I screwed this up last time. Hopefully I don't do that again. Okay, there we go. It should post. Wait, did it add? It added? Oh, wait a minute. It added something. Why did it do that? That's weird. Oh, okay. Got it. 12, 9, negative. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I was like, what's going on? It would let me post the damn thing. All right. There you go, guys. There we go. Keep it, signed it. Okay, cool. So that's what we're doing. If I can get 200 or 300 channel members, I'll do it at 200, but the more the better. But if I can get 200 channel members that stick with me, it's not like my channel membership is thousands of dollars. It's like $5, $10, $20, $30. Like there's different tiers. But once I get the 200 channel members, we'll execute this plan. I'll immediately do it. And, you know, it doesn't have to be a Hellcat, or doesn't have to be a Mopar, but my audience are going to want Mopar. So that's how I come back to Mopar. Right now, I've got a 900 wheel horsepower Evo 8. And I have a 500 plus wheel horsepower Civic Type R FL5. a 650 wheel horsepower Land Rover. It's basically an SVR. And my BMW G80 M3 is a competition carbon. Very, very rare in my setup in my color, Sao Paulo yellow, which is basically like a grabber lime, like the GT350. And when you compare them together, they're pretty similar. But that car is making 600 wheel, twin turbo, inline six. So I've got the power, I got the content, I've got all the fun cars, but we'll go back to Mopar on that. That's what we're going to do. How do I see the results? There we go. Oh, wow, I figured it out. Oh, my God. Okay. So nobody wants to see a Challenger so far. Okay. That's cool. That's good. That's what's up. Handicap Grandma's Durango. You know what? That's shit. You ain't got to tell me twice. Where do I sign up? I mean, I love the Charger. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love to have a Charger too, but that grandma vehicle, I really want to smoke a bunch of people in Grandma's Handicap Durango. You know, that would be really, really sick. That'd be friggin' nasty. You know, I did. Right. If you're asking me right now, Corey, what's the most fun car you've ever owned? That's a tough question, though. Where do I have the most fun? Where is my heart? It would have to be the FL5, the blue FL5 Civic Type R, which is not on the channel yet, or the Evo. Evo is my dream car. I used to have a subscriber named Xander. I don't know where he's been, but he was a diehard Evo fanatic, and he'll probably freak out when he finds out I got an Evo. But it's my dream car. Still loving yours? Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. You got a Durango, Frost, or you still have a Charger? Or no, you had a Challenger. Never mind, right? So the votes are coming in. We'll see what happens with these votes. We'll see. We'll see what happens with it all. But I just wanted everybody to know why I left Mopar and the things that I went through. And, you know, it was rough. So I had to do something that I enjoyed. And that's why I sold my Mopars. That's why I left Mopar. I had to get me back to a state of flow, a flow state where I was happy, you know? And, that's where I'm at. I'm still rocking my 04. There you go. Nice. Very, very nice. I do have pictures that I could share of the current cars. Let me look at my current lineup. See if get some pictures out here so we can like. Might be best to just like pull up my Instagram. I mean, that makes more sense, right? I'll do that right now. So I'm going to share right now so you guys can see. There we go. So this is my new baby right there. A lot of content coming. This is probably the most fun car. Probably the most fun car I've ever owned. I had to switch back over to make sure it switched. I love driving this car. This is the front end. It's lowered on spoon, carbon fiber add-ons, tinted lights, PRL intercooler, fully built, fully tint, carbon fiber JDM spoiler, spoon springs. It's spaced out. It's making a lot of power. This car is fast. Like, it's fast. Like, to be honest, this would smoke my Durango SRT, and it would not be close. Like, it would be bad. The Durango SRT, what do they run with full bolt-ons in a tune? Like 12.1, 1190s? This car will run like mid to low 11s. Like, it's fast. I'm not going to lie, that car is fast. This car is insane. This car is just absolutely insane. This is like a high 10-second car, and all it has is exhaust and a tune and an intake. Like, it just like a generic tune too right now. And it'll definitely like scrape into the 10s. This car does like 0 to 60 in very low 3, like 3.1, 3.0. It's very fast. Got to remember, it might only make 600 wheel, but you have to understand a stock Hellcat, 707 horsepower, puts down 620 wheel, which is only 20 more than my BMW does. And my BMW weighs like 800 pounds less. Most of your pulleyed Hellcats, like not a red eye, but a Hellcat, most of your pulleyed and tuned Hellcats do about 750 wheel. maybe 730 on pump, maybe 770, like mid sevens. They do just over 8 on E85, like 820. This is doing 6, but they weigh 800 pounds more. So 750 wheel on a Hellcat is about the same as my BMW right now, because the fact that it weighs 800 plus pounds less. And believe me, the BMW, the G80, launches way easier on the street than a Hellcat does. So this car would definitely beat a stock Hellcat. There's no question, not even close. It'll beat a Hellcat from a roll or a dig. Will it beat a Hellcat modified, like a pulleyed and tuned one? From a dig, almost for sure, because it's much better launch control in my opinion. And I've driven them both, and I've owned a lot of Hellcats, so I would know. From a roll, I don't know if it would beat a pulleyed and tuned Hellcat from a roll. Probably not, but it'd be close. But a stock Hellcat from a roll, not even. I'd beat him almost surely. If I send my EC out to Femto in Europe to get unlocked, and I go with catless downpipes and upgraded turbos, it'll make like 800 wheel, and a Hellcat will have no chance unless I make 1,000 wheel. These cars, they just weigh so much less than a Hellcat. Once they start making 600, 700, 800 wheel, Hellcats are going to struggle to beat them because they're so light. And let's be honest, the aerodynamics are much better than a Hellcat, significantly better. Hellcat's like a brick. When we go to the Evo, it's just a no-brainer. They're sexy as hell. The Evo weighs 3,200 pounds. It's all-wheel drive with two-step launch, and it makes 860 wheel. This makes as much or more than a Red Eye does, and it weighs 1,300 pounds less and has all-wheel drive. It's no-brainer. This is the engine build, you know? Full-on build. Everything but the kitchen sink is in this engine. This right here is like a $16,000 engine build. Not bolt-ons, engine build. The full deal. All right, go watch the videos if you want to learn all about it. It's the full deal. Everything. This is when it got put in the tow truck to go get some work done. I just did the rear bumper. This is when the engine build was happening. This is a picture of the stable together. Little side shot from this past winter. Some more shots. You know, this is what the Evo looked like when I got it. I think I have a day one picture at the dealership when I added this to the fleet. There's the Land Rover. She's fast. Listen, don't fool you. Don't kid yourself. That Land Rover is fast. Okay? This thing's making like 650 wheel. It's insane. It's basically the same as driving a stock Hellcat, like damn near. Although it does weigh 400 or 500 pounds more than a Hellcat, maybe more than that, maybe like 600 pounds more than a Hellcat, which is saying a lot. It's the most comfortable vehicle I've ever been in my life. The refinement in this car is better than the M3. Than the BMW. Believe me. It's the most refined vehicle I've ever been in. It's silent going down the road. You can't feel any bumps. There's no wind noise. There's no vibrations. Nothing. It's just fast and comfortable. Let's see if you guys can hear this. Can you guys hear that? If you can, let me know. Let me see if you guys can hear. Let's go back. My God, that car is like, that Range Rover is so fast. Like, it's ridiculous. Let's see if I got another video to share with you guys. I know I got some videos in here. I know I do. Here you go. That's the Evo on the dyno, boys. It's insane. Here's a dyno run. Look at the car bounce. Watch that thing bounce. Like 860 wheels. The turbo's just like, poosh, like it's just like so much power. 45 PSI. Dude, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. Like, it's crazy. Here's the Civic. Listen to that boost. Oh my God. I love it. What's up, Maddie? So we're doing it big. I wonder if I got more cold starts or anything like that. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. There is like a spot, I think, where I had a lope idle in the Evo, but I didn't upload too many videos recently. I don't think I uploaded too many. Yeah, because like, oh, this is what the Evo used to sound like before I built it again. Listen to this. Oh, man. Yeah, the Evo is friggin' dope. Let me go over to my recent video here. I'll let you guys hear what's happening. You guys can watch the video, but I'll let you guys hear it.
Level karting track.
I don't want to play an ad through here. Watch this. Why is the audio not working? Oh. Yeah, the pump blew.
She's getting on the tow truck.
So she's going on the tow truck and she's going bye-byes. But she's going up to the shop. Yeah, the previous owner lied to me about this car. You guys should go watch it. He lied to me, and I kind of got screwed on this deal a little bit because he told me it had dual fuel pumps and it did not. And yeah, nothing is what he said it was. But we're fixing that, you know? We're fixing it. So at the end of the day, I'm here hanging out with you guys to make a revitalizing attempt to bring back content to the channel. If I can reach 200 channel members, I'll buy another Hellcat the same day. We'll go right at it again. We'll start where we left off in 2019. But it has to be worth it. What are you doing down there? What are you doing? Hold on, guys. I'll introduce you to the newest member of Driveway Demons. What are you doing? Come over here. What are you doing? Hold on, let me get him. All right. Oh. All right, buddy. What you doing? What are you doing? Oh, come here. You're not going anywhere. Did I say you could go anywhere? You're not going anywhere. You're going to stay with me. This is Vader. I call him Vader because Darth Vader in Star Wars is my favorite. And he's been with me for 4 months. He's still a baby. He's only like 8-9 months old. No, he's like 10 months old now. And so, yeah, he's in all my videos and my finance videos too. Say hi, Vader. Say hi. He's like, Dad, put me down. I just want to go eat food and go lay beside your desk. Well, you're not going to get food and you're not going to go lay by my desk until you say hi to my subscribers. Do I get a deal out of you? Are you going to say hi? All right. I guess, look, I'm shit out of luck. He, there's no arguing with him. He doesn't want to say hi. Wait, hold on. Hey, come here. Look. Say hi. Look. Say hi. Okay, that's it. Look at this guy. Are you so stubborn? Why are you stubborn? Psh, why are you so stubborn? All right. Go play. Go have fun. I'm boring him to death. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to go do something else. He's a good cat, though. He's actually honestly like a dog. For real. Like, when I start my car, he wants to get in. When I get in the shower, surprisingly, he wants to get in. He's a very unique cat. And I bonded with him instantly. I got him right as a baby. So he's not like a rescue, like he was a breed. And I got his sister, Vader's sister, is with my sister. So we got the brother and sister. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, right? Yeah, definitely. It's I have another YouTube channel called Invest with Corey, and it's about to break 100,000 subscribers and like 9 million views. So that's where I'm at a lot of the time, you know. And but if I can get my channel members up, if I can get my goals up, which is my super cheers and super thanks up, and I can make it worth, you know, doing more Mopar content, I will. I 100% will. I didn't realize my camera was this small when I showed you guys Vader. You guys are probably looking at a black dot. Like, what is this dot? I can see it looks like a cat. Maybe it looks like a cat. Not really. Friggin' gave you guys like the eye strain of a century. You're like, what is it? What is that thing he's got? Like way back, it looks like a cat. I don't know, man. It looks like a cat. If he would like make his screen a little bit damn bigger, I could actually see what he's talking about. I just realized how small it is. Silly me, right? So funny. But I have so much content to make. So, you know, I really want to, I just want to make a lot of content. I'm passionate about cars, but I have 2 kids and I have a house and I have commitment to 2,100 students. Well, now it's like 1,800 because I have so many graduated. You know, my main job, I have a lot of commitments, but I love this. But this passion project is what I love to do too, because I love cars. But, you know, it has to be worth it to do it. So let's see what happens. You know, I'm back. I'm building an Evo, an FL5 Type R, M3, G80 M3. You know, I've got the Land Rover, 2 bikes. There's a lot of content. Like, I haven't even scratched the surface on the content that I want to make. But, yeah, we have goals. If you want to see Mopar content, bam, it's on. Let's do it. And it looks like the grandma's Hellcat Durango handicap build. Looks like everybody wants to see a grandma vehicle with a handicap sticker. Man, that would be so much fun. We have to do that at some point, right? I mean, we'll have to have another poll because there's going to be some people upset. They're going to be like, hey, look, I wanted you to buy the Charger and you bought a Durango. Welcome back to Mopar, but you bought the wrong car. I voted for a Charger and you bought a Durango. There's going to be people that are going to say that. That's going to suck because then even my Mopar fam, some of them are going to want a Charger and get mad that I buy a Durango. Always going to have someone that's like, oh my God, why did you do that? Why? So that's not going to be good. It's going to suck. But unfortunately, that's the way she goes. That's the way she goes. So, you know, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as what's next for the channel besides a Mopar. I think that in the coming, maybe the coming 6 to 8 months going to fall, depending on how things go, into the fall, into next winter, I'm looking to probably bring another GT350 or GT500 or a dark horse onto the channel. Maybe. That has nothing to do with Mopar, by the way. If I get 200 channel members, we're doing the Hellcat regardless, or the grandma's Hellcat Durango either way. But I'm talking about for like more content because I love cars. I might trade the G80 out and do a Shelby GT350R again. And this time do it the right way with passion. I don't know. I also like, maybe I get an R34 Skyline and import it from Japan. That's an idea. And it's a realistic one because I could realistically do it. A ZR1 I'd like to have, the new one. A Z06, the new one. There's that. I wouldn't mind buying another truck, but this property doesn't have a lot of room like where I was living before. But I'd like to get a brand new, like maybe not a brand new, but a newer 2020, 2022 Duramax and put like a 7-inch lift on it or something. That would be cool. I don't know. But there's a lot of cars a lot of people on YouTube aren't doing. I want to buy a DSM. Anybody here know what a DSM is? I'd like to get like a 96 or a 98 DSM. But again, the views probably wouldn't be good for me because I got a lot of Mopar people and they don't want to watch that. A Mustang GTD. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, of course, right? Just pick out a car that's like $800,000 and that only 5 people in the world are allowed to buy. So I have to buy my way to the top on that one, you know? Yeah, man, life's been happening. What's up, buddy? TN, I won't forget you. I don't forget anybody usually. Yeah, DSM would be good, but it's like, I don't know. There's so many cars. There's also There's also the new Supra. And then there is I want to buy, a lot of people are going to make fun of me on this one, but I'd like to buy an EM1. Does everybody know what an EM1 is? Oh my God, I want an EM1 so bad. They're not that fast, but just for a project car. My God, for a project car. An EM1 would be insane. Anybody know what an EM1 is? Man, I would love to have an EM1. I might just do that anyway. DSM or an EM1, just to do it, just to have it. That's me for you. Love cars, but I don't know how many followers I actually have that would follow an EM1 build. I don't know. Probably some. There's probably some people that would follow it, right? I might have like a few hundred or few thousand people that would follow an EM1 build, but it wouldn't be big. Oh, yes, Grand National. We could do that too. Grand National, ZR1, DSM, EM1. The DSM is a oh my God, Eclipse, and the EM1 is an SI Civic, a 99 2000 SI Civic. Oh my God. Oh my God. So yeah, there's that. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. I got a Type R right now, so yeah, I'm all about my Hondas. I love Honda. I love Mitsubishi. I love cars. That's why I have different cars right now, and they're not all Hellcats, because I actually want to drive different stuff. I love cars. Boost Blue. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're doing it big. Not right hand. The FL5 is just American. It's just USDM, but it is a JDM car. Because they're the same over there, just not right-hand drive. We got all the goodies over here. Except the red highlights inside the door handles. We didn't get those. That sucks. But I'd like to get a right-hand drive Skyline or a right-hand drive Sylvia. I'd like to get, SR20, DET. I'd like to get one of those, which is basically S14, S13, or maybe S15. I do like the 15s best. But I do like the rear end on the 14s. So it just depends. Like I could get one of those. EM1, Civic Type R, EK hatch, maybe a DC2, another DC5. I don't know. It's got to be something. The ZX or the ZR1X, I love it. I love it. I actually had an order in to buy a ZR1. I pulled my order and bought the G80 instead because I didn't want to wait. So I bought the G80. It's not like the G80 is much cheaper. The ZR1 was like 135,000, 145,000. My G80 is like 110. It's like 30 grand difference. But I mean, I ended up buying a Civic Type R for $54,000, and I bought an Evo, and I've got 45 grand in that. So the cost of the Evo and the Type R and the G80, I could have bought a ZR1 and put all the mods in the world in it, but I didn't want to wait. They were like, oh, we can't deliver for like 6 months because I wanted yellow. And I was like, oh, I'm not waiting 6 months. Nope. I'm not waiting. Forget it. And so I just bought other stuff. I was like, nah, I can't do it. Can't do it. Do you think Chevy messed up discontinuing the Camaro? Oh, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. The Camaro is a beautiful car. I like the ZL1. The 2015, 2016 ZL1, 2017, oh, magnificent. I still might eventually find myself in one of those. Who knows? I'm a car guy. You could call me a car whore. I've been sleeping around with all the cars, Oh, yeah. No faith. There's absolutely no fidelity. I get fidelity issues with cars. With cars, not with people. Just remember that. I have let's just say that I'm non-monogamous when it comes to cars. So I cheat on my Evo with my Civic Type R, vice versa. I cheat on them both with the G80, and I cheat on the G80 with the bikes. Then I cheat on all of it with the Land Rover. Now I'm cheating on all of them together as one combined stable with all these other cars I'm talking about. So, yeah, let's just say I don't believe in monogamy when it comes to a car. Like, I'm just going to have like a driveway with like 50 cars, and every car is going to be a different manufacturer. Like, there's no loyalty with me when it comes to a car. The only loyalty I have is speed and building the car and the process, enjoying the process and the build and having fun. That's where it is for me, That's the whole thing. That is literally all of it. So I can't be just driving. I can't have a Charger and a Challenger and a Demon and a Durango, you know, and a Dart. And I can't have all my cars one brand. I'll be bored out of my mind. Out of all the cars I've ever owned, which one sounds the best? Or the ones that are in the stable now? Ooh, I don't know. In the stable right now, the G80 sounds really good. Land Rover's exhaust is mainly stock other than a resonator delete, so it doesn't sound the best. It's fairly quiet. So I would say that exhaust, that's a tough one. Probably have to go with the, I don't know, the Evo's got the classic retro rice burner JDM import aggressive sound. The FL5's got more of a low sound, more bassy and more modern sound. And the G80 screams with my RM 4.5 single mid pipe, so it just screams. Single mid pipe's the way to go on G80s. Oh yeah, it's got to be like that for me. I can't. I can't have one brand. You'd never find me with an Evo 8, an Evo 7, an Evo 4, an Evo 10, an Evo 9, a drag Evo 9, a DSM. Like, I couldn't have 9 Mitsubishis. I just couldn't do it. Like, I'd be bored out of my mind. I just can't do it. I gotta have variety. I might get a GT house on the next Mopar if I can get 200 channel members. Hell yeah. Yeah, the 4.6 is a nice engine, man. I like the 4.6. It's looking like there's a pretty big war going on between the Red Eye wide body Charger and Grandma's Hellcat Durango handicap. Ooh. You got to remember, fam, you got to share the channel. You got to subscribe if you haven't, if you're new here. If you're not new, you got to turn on the bell notifications, comment, share, watch my videos. Make it so it's good for me too, right? And become a member of the channel. Once there's enough members, we will get one of these Mopars. I promise. You have my word. I mean, we will get one. But we got to hit a goal first. We have to hit the goal. It's a must. And I'm trying to reactivate my audience, and that takes time anyway, you know? So it's not going to happen instantly. It's like a process here. It's like a friggin' process. They bring everybody back. I've lost subscribers over the past few days. Literally, because I'm uploading content again, and that isn't Mopar. It's crazy. My viewers are so diehard Mopar, they won't watch nothing else. So that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to I'm trying to explain what's going on, and on top of that, you know, make more content for you guys and make it worth it for you. So we're gonna have a lot of content. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and I think that it's gonna be more fun than the first stint. At least I hope so, you know? That's the goal. I hope that everybody enjoys this second run around better than the first one. Like I said, we'll see what happens, but that's my goals. That's where we're sitting at, you know? Oh, yeah, for sure. Yep, Focus RS. I reviewed one in 2018. It was an amazing car. Oh my God, it was amazing. It was a, pretty good experience, in my opinion. It was something I'll never forget. It got me turning away from Mopar. That's what started it, because the tuner scene. It's a tuner car. And it was like, wow, this car is great. I need to own another one. And then it got me buying the Type R, you know? So, yeah, it is what it is. But I guess we'll see what happens. That's the goal. I mean, how do you guys feel about the new plan? Maybe it takes a while. I don't know. I sold my Hellcat, unfortunately. I think the Corvette rang. Yeah. I'll get something faster. Yeah, definitely. Build a sleeper truck. Definitely. Build a sleeper. You always want to have a sleeper. Nothing's better than having a sleeper on the road. Someone rolls up beside you and you're like, oh, you want to go? And they think you ain't have nothing for them. And then poof, gone, got him. And that's it. And that'd be great. Gma's or Grandma's Hellcat Durango. That'd be pretty sick. That'd be really sick. The handicap Grandma's Durango. That'd be so amazing. But it's pretty close with the Charger Red Eye wide body. So, I don't know. We'll have to see how the voting goes. We'll probably have another round of voting when that time actually comes. Appreciate it, man. Oh, TN, you're not a trooper anymore. Let's see if I can remember right. Let's see how good my memory really is. You were a trooper in North Carolina, right? I know I had a subscriber that talked about being a trooper in North Carolina. I'm pretty sure. I don't forget much, usually. If you find a decent you said it. SRT4 Neon, baby. Let's go. Man. Sits right beside the Evo, too, back from 2003. Now, to complete the trifecta, I have to get a 2003 Blob Eye STI. Oh, my God. You've gone and done it, Frost? I got to get my brother on some of these uploads. I got to get him on these uploads. Definitely. It'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, North Carolina. I don't forget anything, man. I got a really good memory. I don't want to say I don't ever, but man, I got a good memory. Pretty much don't. Most of the time. I mean, clear as day, right? I remembered your name and what state you're from 4 years later. Yeah, I don't forget this type of stuff. Cody's doing good. He's doing really good. He got married in 2019. And then some stuff happened. So yeah, not anymore, but sucks. He's kind of doing his thing. You know, I want to bring him back to YouTube, but I don't know if he wants to do that. You moved back to Michigan from Savannah? Oh, nice. I remember you were talking about that. You were truck driving all over the place. I remember. I don't forget much. Try to remember everybody, you know? I really do. It's been a goal of mine, like, you know, when I meet people and when I create content and I have people that are passionate about, you know, what I'm doing, I like to do a good job. Doing a good job is like not forgetting people. So I take that, you know, pretty seriously. It's what I love to do. What we should do is we should go back. Let me see this actually. There we go. Oh, I miss it. Oh, how I miss it. If I could have any car back in my stable, I'm wondering which one I would pick. It'd be tough, but I would say the GT350 would be one of them for sure. It might actually be the one. There's something about that car. My God, she was hot. Look at the booty on her. She got a nice booty and nice boobies. I'll tell you that right now, right? We're so fucking back. But still, like, look at that. Oh my God. Like, it just does not get better than that. I know y'all like Mopar. I get it. But man, that's the sexiest Mustang ever made. That's like the hottest car Mustang that Ford ever put out. I know, fam. I know that probably breaks your heart that I'm talking about this and not a Mopar. But oh my God. Like, this is such a nasty car, bro. Like, oh, by the way, there's me and Ron Simmons. By the way, if you didn't know, I actually worked with Ron Simmons back in the day. Damn. But no, for real though. Yeah. Oh my God. Look at that. This is going to get me to, this is going to make me want to get on Auto Trader. We can't have that. We could do a TRX. We could do a TRX. So we could do that. We could definitely do that. Grandma's build. What else we got here? Mad Max is gone, boys. I sold Mad Max like last year. Let's listen to this. Ready? Here we go, boys. Oh. Wow. Wow. Look at this. I know you don't want to see this. I know y'all don't want to see this. Listen, can we get a round of applause for my shifting? Let's listen to this one more time. Listen to my shifting. Oh my God, it's crazy, right? Man, I missed that car. Right? Where's that video? Like, are we serious? Did I really pass that video? No way, man. No way. I'm not blind that I passed right by it and didn't see it. One would think that I would notice my... There it is. All right, fam, turn your speakers up. Turn them up, turn them up. Oh. Oh my God, like, oh my God. I gotta hear that one more time. Sorry, I'm sorry. One more time. Wow. This is the greatest sounding exhaust in the world. Better than the Evo, better than the Civic, better, oh my God, better than everything. Fuck it, it's better than everything. Oh my God. Oh my God. 9,000 RPM, bro. Why do I keep hitting boost post? I'm so dumb. Keep doing that over and over again. You hear that rev match? Like blah, blah, just like crazy. Oh my God. Here's me slapping Mike at Street Speed 717. Here's me slapping him. We say bye-bye. I'll tell you what, that GT350R is fast when you do it upright. I shift almost as fast as an automatic Corvette. Listen to the shifting. Wow, that was some fast shifting, boys. Here's a time I scared my grandma in my red eye. Watch. I'll let you feel closer to 100. No. That was 80%. I shortened it a little bit. I shortened. Holy I'll let you feel closer to 100. Oh my God. No. That was 80%. I shortened it a little bit. Oh, that was so... Do I have any more videos of me scaring grandma? Yeah, there's one right here. My red line is 6,700, and we only took that to 3.
Oh my God. We're not even... to 6,700, I'll be in the back trunk. Holy crap.
Oh my God.
God.
Look, I tell you what.
Maybe we shouldn't do that. Maybe, you know, I could have a stroke.
She's not that old. She's only like, in this video, she was 65.
My heart could give out any second.
Or 63. Where's the one where I scare her like half to death?
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to curse.
Oh my God.
I mean, oh, gee.
Oh, I didn't even get on it.
Oh my God. The hell you did? Oh, sorry.
This is making me so happy going to these memories. I'm just trying to figure out where I scared the bejesus out of her even worse. Here you go, boys. Not bad. that car was nasty. Yikes, right? Oh my God. Just talk about brute force. That car is all brute. No finesse at all in that thing. Here's my 9-1 run. 9-4.
And we say bye-bye.
By the way, that's Stang mode. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's Stang mode. Ha ha! He hates me. Because I didn't let him win.
And we say bye-bye.
Man, that was a blast, right? What do y'all think? Y'all like that red eye? Y'all like it? Watch me lay a smackdown on a 700 wheel horsepower GTR. This guy was running like 10s, beating everyone. And watch me race this guy. Damn. No, I can't see him. No, he's gone. He's out of there, man. Yeah, right, Frost? Look at this launch. My God. That GTR got violated. It wasn't even close. I mean, it was pure violation. Violation. You guys like that? Oh, man. Absolutely nasty. Mad power. Here's another Shelby. No, Shelby shot. Love it. Reliving some old times, right? Wonder where the one was where I raced. Trying to remember. Trying to remember where I put the video of me racing the McLarens. They got to be on here somewhere, right? Might just be a YouTube video. I don't know if I posted it on Instagram. I don't think I did. I mean, it's possible, but I don't remember. But still, as good as those cars sound, do they sound better than this? I don't know about that. Still tough though, right? Let's go to the Driveway Demons channel here. Let's look up the content where I was smoking McLarens. Let's see what we got here. See if I can remember which video it was. And we're gonna watch Grandma get scared too, by the way. Where? Oh, there we go. Is this it right here? Is it this one? Okay, let's watch this one first, all right? Let's watch this one first. I'm going to watch the whole one. This is a Driveway Demons hangout session now, all right? Let's watch this. Let's skip ahead.
But I want to explain to you guys.
How does it feel to look at my younger self when I was in my 30s? Wow, that's crazy, right? I feel like
You're
an
a
old
man who makes at least 150.
I feel like an old fart now. This guy talks too much.
From Mike's
All right.
channel. It wasn't meant to be taken literally. The 570.
I can vouch this actually was filmed in Mexico, though. It was a long drive there and back. This is what happens when McLarens mess with my red eye. Crazy, right? Watch this. Yeah. No cigar, right? No chance. Watch this. Crazy. This is hilarious.
It's good runs, buddy. Yeah, man. This is our second time out together.
And then I think I raced again the 600 and I obliterated the 600. It wasn't even close either.
So that's what we're doing.
Man,
today.
old
Getting
days.
off and getting those.
All right, here we go. Let's see this. This is what I don't like about Hellcats, though. There's Mike. Not even close. This is so much fun. I gave him the hit, too. Dude, that red eye was like insane, fam. Insane.
What's up, Justin?
Now,
James could be in your.
I want you to understand that when I raced the 720, it wasn't stock, by the way. It was tuned. I was leaving streaks in the highway at speeds that Mexican police don't really like talking about, okay? And I still was keeping up. Oh. All right. Hold on. Technical glitch. All right. So we're going to skip across to watch the street. See, I couldn't get the power to the ground. That was the problem. This is what I was talking about. This is why I don't like driving these cars on the streets. That's why we got to get Grandma's Durango. Look at that. A modded 720 and we're hanging, but I'm still leaving streaks in the road. Not bad, right? Watch the road. I'm hanging with a $300,000 car that's modded while I'm leaving streaks in the road. if I could have got this car to hook better, it would have been very, very, very neck and neck, or very close to it. See the streaks? Watch. See the streaks? So I'm hanging with a 700 horsepower 720, and I'm not only hanging with them, I'm doing that while leaving the streaks. Damn near 3-digit speeds, if you get my drift, in Mexico. So the red eye was an absolute beast. It made so much power. Look, I was right there with him. I was catching up. So it's like, I don't know.
Now feel the ride and listen.
Let's scare grandma here.
Pictures. My part about this whole situation is this car has 1,050, and right there.
I know, right? They're insane, man. They're insane.
Not even close. You're gonna be like seeing stars when I get on.
Let's see what grandma thinks of this, right?
Just relax.
Zen. It rides pretty good.
I had Mickey Thompson's. I had slicks on the car, basically.
Not bad.
Now watch when I switch it to track mode. Watch how bumpy it gets. You'll notice it. You feel it?
Yeah, you feel every little bump in the road. So it has different suspensions that you can use.
Yeah, see how stiff it is?
Mm-hmm.
Now watch me shift it over to soft again. See, this suspension might be soft. Going to straight, now watch. You see how soft
better.
it got?
A lot better.
Yeah, it got real soft. Boost control, intercooler water temperatures by fuel ratio. This is G.
Reliving old moments, fam. Reliving them, right?
Accelerating or braking. And this tells you how much horsepower we're making. So when I'm getting on it, you'll know how much power you're feeling. Like, watch. I'm not going to get on it too much right here because there's not a lot of room. But this,
Okay.
that's only 200 horsepower. This has 1,000.
Well, that's good. That's good.
You see?
You can save the other 8 if you like.
I'll save the other 800.
Imagine making
Oh, come on,
$453,000
no.
in a single
No.
month as an affiliate.
No. Oh, man, that's so funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I find such great humor in this.
No!
How does that feel?
Oh.
Does it feel slow? Oh, did you just tell everybody
She
in the
said
camera
slow.
No, I said no.
Oh, you said no. I thought you said slow.
No, I said no.
You guys didn't see it scaring her worse than it did my mom.
Oh my God.
Now then again, my mom freaked out like you did when the car was stock. So putting her in it like this, she'd be just as bad if not worse. Do you think she's gonna get in it? Think she would ride in it?
Again, I don't know. I mean, it's a nice car, yeah, but yeah, I gotta say there's more horsepower in this car than anyone really needs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Unless you're a drag racer. Or,
Which is what I do.
there
Drag
you
race.
go. Then I guess this is the car you need.
So are we scaring grandma enough? That's the question.
I think we're scaring grandma enough, personally. And yeah, it's a little bit. Corey, my teeth are falling.
Oh my God, man, this is so funny. I gotta do this again with my Evo.
Corey! Oh.
I bet her back hurt for like 3 weeks.
Nope.
I took the fishtail out.
So funny.
Still, wow. That's a lot of speed.
It's a lot, right?
A lot credit than bad credit. Okay. Oh, Corey, stop me, Corey! Corey!
How crazy was that?
That's okay. Oh, Corey, stop me, Corey! Corey!
How crazy was that?
That's bad. How fast did we go?
About a,
Oh my God, that fast too. It
Yeah,
was like,
yeah, it's like 1, 2, 3.
Grandma's so cool, right?
Okay, we
maybe
just
he laughed and I screamed at the same time. But anyway, you get the gist, right?
Oh,
Oh my God.
Watch her praying.
No, no, no.
That was 80%.
Oh.
I shortened it a little bit. I shortened.
Holy
We'll put it in custom.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
We'll switch over to drive. Okay, here we go.
Oh wow, it's a normal car.
Now feel the ride.
She said it's a normal car.
Amazing.
It's a regular car, right?
Yeah, it sounds like a regular car.
It doesn't sound like we're in a sports car right now.
Nope.
But then, like, as soon as you like switch over,
Oh, what's that whiny noise?
supercharger. Listen to it.
Wow. Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, now we switch it over to auto.
You guys like watching Grandma suffer?
This part right here is grandma approved, right?
I want to go back one more time and watch where she says slow. So
You
funny.
can save the other 8 if you like.
I'll save the other 800.
I think it's right here.
Oh! Oh! Holy no, Corey, no!
I'm dying over here.
How does that feel?
Oh!
Does it feel slow? No,
Slow!
did you just tell everybody in the camera that it was slow?
No, I said no, no, no.
No, no, did you?
Slow!
Did you just
It's
tell everybody in the
slow.
camera that
Like
it was
what?
slow?
No,
I
hold
said
on.
No, no,
No, you said no. I thought you said slow.
no, I said no.
You guys didn't see it. Scary.
Oh my god. Okay, that's enough torturing grandma. Man, that video is so much fun. It makes me happy just watching it. Oh my god. Like, there's just like so much fun that we had reliving some of these memories. Wonder what else we got ourselves into over the years. This is when I sold my Challenger. Yeah, y'all weren't too happy about that. Not a lot of people were happy about that at all. What else did we do that was... Oh my god, there's motor boobs. Or should I say motor tits. That dude gave up. His parents bought him cars for like 4 years, and he finally gave up. And you know what's funny too? Like, none of his cars were his. Someone was like, it's none of your business. Maybe. Maybe not. Don't matter, really. What matters is the truth. He never bought any damn car he owned. He used his parents' money. Yeah, I gotta figure out what she's doing. She actually, last time I talked to her was about, I don't know, a couple weeks back. But she was, I forget what she was doing, but she was moving and getting a new car. She had like a Beetle, like a blue colored Beetle, and she traded it for a Journeyman, one of the minis. So yeah, she was trading out cars or something. Man, look at all the fun we had over the years, right? I called so many things. The wide body Charger I called almost a year before it was even announced. That was fun. Pissed off a lot of people. Oh my God, there's my son when he was so little. Wow. Oh my God, breaks my heart. The time goes so fast. Y'all remember my son? Oh my God.
We're Tire Rack. We test tires to provide you with truth, transparency, and unbiased recommendation.
What was that?
Man, my son. So little. So little. Oh my God.
Huge. I do like.
Where's my son? I want you guys to see how much he's changed. I'll switch over a picture.
This is the owner of the truck right here. 11-inch McGoys.
I got my fins.
Pop the hood and bend over like
I'm gonna try to screen a shot over of my son so you guys can see how big he
This truck
is.
is absolutely huge. It makes me want to get one.
I know this is risky business, you and me.
My
do you
son's
think?
10 years old. My son's 10 years old and he's 5'2", 95 pounds at 10.
What do you think? 11-inch McGoys, man. Oh, yeah, that's nice. So 24 by 14. They're 40s, 15 5-wide tires. It's huge.
Well, hey now.
Oh, there you go.
Xander, what's that right there? Yeah, it is.
Oh,
a big
he's so
shot.
little. My
So
heart's
this is a
like,
very clean Cummins right here. This Ram is spotless.
man, where does time
It's got
go?
a BDS kit, 4.5 inch.
Time doesn't care about anyone.
Super Duty here is absolutely gorgeous. Love these American Force wheels. The green is absolutely amazing. I don't know why, but with this color and this setup, it just plain works. 8-inch tip in the back, looks like a 5-inch exhaust.
I'm trying to get a picture of my son recently here.
It's a very beautiful truck, if you ask me. A lot of Super Duties here today. The blue one here is nice as well. It's probably the biggest
Bear
Super
with
Duty
me. I want to
here.
show you how much my son's changed. All right, found a picture of my son. Oh, man, do you? Oldest is 29, youngest is
And
2.
the 89 to 94
Yikes.
Toyota. How can we forget that? These things were totally badass back in the 80s.
Oh, you see how little he
I remember
was?
seeing it for the first time in Back to the Future. It was absolutely phenomenal, that black truck.
Where's my son at?
Make her follow us.
What do you think? Is
Best 250 on the pay.
Look how little he is. Oh, my God.
What's your truck? We're going.
That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, I'll show you guys what he looks like now. Man, I miss it that he's like growing up so fast. It's like heartbreaking. Like I didn't. This is him now. He's 5'2" and weighs like 95 pounds. He's big. Look at that, huh? This is what's happened since I've been away. Like, just imagine that. He thinks he's a real G. This was only a couple months ago, 2 months ago. There's the G80 M3. Look at that. Where does time go? Like, what's the deal? Like, what's happening? Can I buy? Can I use my money to buy a pause on time? That'd be nice. Look, it's crazy. Like, damn. I don't even know what to say at this point. It's upsetting. Yeah, Durango with his car. Now he's a YouTuber. He's got his own YouTube channel. If you want to support my son, you could go to his YouTube channel and support him. My other son, I'll show you my other son's YouTube channel. Like his name's Xander, but let me see. Here is my other son. Let me see if I can get a picture of him. If I can find it. Find one where he's like not in his pajamas. He's always in his pajamas. He likes to lounge. Oh, there we go. This is my other son. So let's see here. Where is the... There it is. This is my other son, Zachariah. He's trying to flip the bird because his friend did it, so he wanted to do it. He's 8. My other son's 10. So when I was doing Driveway Demons, he was a baby. He was like 6 months old. He wasn't in any of the videos. Actually, no, he was in one of the videos. But here's my son's channels. Both my kids have channels. This is my son, Xander, who's 10 years old. This is the guy. This is the kid that was 2 years old with his car. I just showed you the big truck video. This is him.
What's up, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to be doing a tour of all my Lego sets.
Like father, like son, right?
They're all like down here and stuff.
Look at his car Legos.
So
I'm going to give him a like.
I'll set up my phone.
I can't even comment on his video. Aw, I was going to tell him how proud of him I am. Shoot.
I'll be back and grab some.
He's at his mom's tonight. He comes back tomorrow. But yeah, see, my son's got his own YouTube channel. So, like, you guys could support him. Dark Striker.
Front is a little messed up though because I lost some pieces.
He's doing really good. He does a lot of cool stuff, a lot of shorts. And, yeah, go support him. Like, he did this video with me today. I might actually be in this video. Let's see. No, he didn't film me. I thought he did. He's doing like these teleportation stuff. Yeah, right here. It's pretty cool. See, he's just doing some fun stuff. But yeah, he's got videos of the cat that were funny. Talking about his toys and stuff. And I mean, yeah, he wants 200 subscribers, so go subscribe to him for sure. If you guys want to support him, that is. 10 years old, he's trying to be a YouTuber, and I mean, I support it, you know. 189. My other son is Zach is Legend. Okay, so he's got 194 subscribers, and he's 8. So he's doing a lot of shorts. He does a lot of cool stuff. He did this one, which I think was funny and cruel at the same time. It's kind of funny, right? My 8-year-old's doing pretty good with, you know, with his channel. He's almost got 200 subscribers too. So Zach is Legend and Dark Striker. So yeah. That is what's happening right now. I know, right? Yes, they both got their own YouTube channels, and you know, I've got my other channel if you guys ever want to follow it. This is my big channel. Believe it or not. This is almost 100,000 subscribers. Every day I teach finance. I teach you guys how to save money, grow your wealth. If you have a savings or you have, like, you know, money put away and you want to retire, I can help you with that for sure. That's what I specialize in. That's my specialty, not just cars, but yeah. So that's what I do. I help this guy make $250,000 in 5 months. That's what I spend a lot of time doing. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. You know, I wanted to hang out with you guys. It's been a long time coming. So I'm back. You know, if we're going to do something fun here with Hellcats, share the channel, like, watch, comment, you know, show your support. And there's more content coming. Go watch the new videos that is put up and post on my community section what you want to see. And once we get enough members going, we'll bring a Mopar back. That's the goal. You know, that is the goal. I'm hoping you guys had fun hanging out with me here. Going to wrap up and get back to making content on both channels. That's what I'm doing. That's what I love to do. And yeah, we will have some fun going forward. The goal is to make it fun and to enjoy. That's the goal. That is the ultimate goal. It's the ultimate goal for everybody in life, to enjoy. Have to be able to enjoy. And that's what I'm doing right now. I thoroughly enjoy it. But can't overkill on the Mopar because I got to enjoy it. But if we're going to do it, it's got to be worth it, you know? So it's that kind of... With me bugging you about it, right? Awesome. Yeah, it did. My Invest with Corey channel popped to 100K just about 2 years. But I love what I do over there, and both journeys are amazing. So I hope you guys, we're glad to be back. Like I said, when you share and watch, comments, you know, very important. And yeah, we'll just see where it goes. If I can build the following back up, get enough members, I'll buy another Hellcat. That's the promise to the channel. It was a great time being here with you guys. One love. And yeah, we'll be on another live. Maybe every Saturday we'll go live for an hour or something. You know, we'll figure it out. There's a lot going on. The Evo's right now getting mad scientific work done to it. And hopefully we will have the Evo back in action. I remember when this channel used to have a lot more than 10 or 15 viewers. Like, when I was live, we would have a lot, like 200, 300, 400 at a time. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I got to re-engage the audience. Have a good night, everyone. Happy Easter. And I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me again for the first time in 4 friggin' years. And yeah, let's do it up. Let's have fun. Let's get back to the root of everything. All right? Let's get back to the root. One love, fam. Let's go.
Rebel soul child got a fist balled. I'm a respawn of ancestors and I'm blessed, They are not him, tell him fess up. I get check stub, hella carefree, nothing scares me, hella reckless. Yeah, I got next up, right? No, we not the same, cause see when I look in your iris, you likely to talk but not ready to ride. You do better keeping it quiet. My pen is ignited, my soul is enlightened. I like who I am, but I'm biased. The palette is right, and my drip is a fountain. I'm not like these regular guys. All of that talk is misguided. She like the way I make the tape print, but the way I make the words play is grim. I'm the reaper reaching for the kill switch. The label cut the check like the blazement. Something sparking where his brain is. The beat is somewhere where they prayers in. Geronimo, the way I make the bass jump when no parachute is tasteless. They likely to run their mouth, but when they see you face to face, they quick with the shape shift.